As they say, we are live. Hey. One shit, 1 second, 1 second, the other thing. Yeah, we have. Yeah, you get your live on?
I got people chiming in already.
Oh, you excited? You know, excited? What up, y'all? What's up, world? Baldhead and Friend Podcast, special edition. First off, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Motherfuckers Day.
All right.
And happy Went Raw Day. It's a lot of days today. Happy. That's what it is. That's what it is. On this glorious day. I was gonna have my mother on the show today. But my mother, she had a cold. So she didn't want to. I don't want to. You know, mama don't be wanting to be on camera. No, they ain't trying to be on camera.
No, mine doesn't.
Yeah,
you could take the. She can be pretty. You can take the prettiest picture of her. Don't post that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No wrong. I said don't post it.
Like, man, what was going on in your area? Self-esteem wasn't shit, mama.
Right.
You ain't ugly.
Right.
What the hell wrong with you?
Right. No, she ain't ugly. She made a pretty baby like this.
Pretty. I'm pretty.
Be pretty. That's a pretty baby. Look at that skin.
Yeah. All right. But I got some special ladies in the house tonight. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to the promotion. You should have. If you didn't, do your best to pay attention next motherfucking time. I want y'all to tell a little bit about yourself, and then we can go. You tell them about yourself, and then you go.
Absolutely. First of all, before I get started, I have to say thank you, Baldhead, Philip, and friends, for having me. It is so awesome to have people in your own community that support you and you can support back. So I want to thank you for being positive. You want to make people laugh because laughter heals. And once we understand that, the world is really going to change.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you. I am Cheryl Captain Wash. I'm a publisher, author. Of course, Mom, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
It's somebody's birthday today.
It is somebody's birthday.
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day to all you amazing moms. And I know this gets very controversial, but there's a lot of dads out there too who are stepping in and doing the job. And the moms who do it on Father's Day, I say the same thing. So anyway, happy birthday to all you. Happy Mother's Day. Birthday thing. Happy.
You need another.
She's stuck on my birthday. My birthday was April 25th.
Yeah,
so she's still stuck on my birthday.
I need a little bit more Phil. I need to sip on Phil. Okay, so anyway, again, thank all of you guys who are tuning in. I am an author, a writer, a publisher, and the main thing that I like to share is positive stories in the neighborhood. I am a storyteller.
Yeah. You go next. They move for that.
I am Peaches, and I am writing a book, so I am becoming an author. And I am very family oriented, and I love to sing. I love listening to music, which I wouldn't don't. But I love watching Lifetime.
Lifetime.
That's my past.
Lifetime. You know what? Lifetime ain't shit. But let me tell you, because the reason I say all Lifetime shows is about a man did something to a woman real fucked up. But the crazy part about Lifetime is a lot of men don't want to watch it, but when they do, they be like, this shit good.
Exactly. See, that's my point. They have a lot of good shows on there. A lot of good shows. So I love that. I love my animals. And I my mom and my son is like the best things besides God ever in my life.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We need more of that in the neighborhood. We need more of that in the household, black household. Mm-hmm. We got a couple of topics, but what's the name of your book?
The name of the book is Love Doesn't Hurt. I was in love a few times, and it did hurt. So I want everybody to know that's not the way it goes. I was treated badly, and that is not the way that a woman is supposed to be treated. Not to say that men do not get abused, because they do as well. Mm-hmm. And what people don't understand is there's more than one type of abuse. We have like mental abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse. All of those things play a part, on you. Mm-hmm. So you don't, it kind of might bring your self-esteem down a little low. Mm-hmm. Bounce back. Don't let that take you. bounce back. And that's what my book is going to be talking to you guys about. I'm going to be telling a lot about my life. And I want to also reach out and let the people know where they can find help and things like that for abuse. But my book also, it's a lot about my life. I lived. That's about, I lived. It was a good one. Some of it was good. Most of it
Don't
was
say it was a good one like it's over with.
Right.
How the fuck you gonna turn this into a repack?
Got you.
A eulogy.
Yeah, fucking read your own eulogy. You know that be some cold shit. Somebody read their own eulogy.
Right.
They tape it. Be like, hey, I'm glad y'all came out.
Right.
A nigga did.
It was a great life.
Had a good life. You know.
Thank you to everybody that's here.
Shout out to a couple of you bitches I used to fuck with. All right. You know what? These gave me out there to read my own. I'm gonna take my own eulogy. I'm gonna take my shit. I'm gonna be talking about people and shit. Is so and so here today? They be like, get the fuck out. You know I like you. Yeah. I want you
Right. You was never my friend in the first place.
You gotta hate motherfuckers not to come your friend. That's what
Yeah.
what's it called? John McCain told Trump, you are not invited to my funeral. This my thing. The man knew he was dying.
Mm-hmm.
And out of all of the shit that he could save, take care of, make peace with, he told them, look, I know I'm gonna go, but I don't want that cotton candy hairdo having motherfucker at my funeral. And do you know that nigga showed up to his funeral?
Well, because he couldn't stop him.
Oh, no. Not at that point. No, not at that point.
What do you think about that?
I think Donald Trump is just the epitome of what America has been, but it was in hiding.
Yeah.
He's saying everything, and the crazy part is he's saying it, but he's still being politically correct with it. I'm just waiting for Donald Trump to even say, look here, niggas and funk ass Mexicans. I'm just waiting for him to say this. Basically, that's the only thing he's missing outside of the shit he be saying. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
well, see, I have a different view.
What?
First of all, when it comes back to the funeral, I'm a person that I believe energy is everything. So even when you transition, you're going to carry some things with you. So John McCain, he had a right to say that about who he wants to come, but really that was kind of odd energy because you have moved on, and obviously it shows that you can't stop what's going on in this world. So I would have left that to my loved ones to make the decision and security. Apparently nobody honored the guy that was in the casket. So that's really interesting. Like when you think about it, who's going to block the president from coming? Like that's really interesting.
What if he could be blocked?
He could be blocked. He could
I don't think so.
Wow.
No one would have the balls to do it.
Somebody would get that shit. You gonna make me get some balls? That motherfucker got balls. Hey, look, dude said he didn't even want you here. Why you here? See, that's how you
would have said that.
Or before, or if you know you're going before you go, you can write it.
If you would have said that, you probably would have ended up in like that database for like gang members, documented gang members.
Who the fuck saying in there right now?
They would have did that.
I'm in there now.
Oh.
They'd be like, hey, folks was at John's funeral. Folks never was at John's funeral. How was John's funeral?
Because, I mean, go ahead, think about it. Don't you think, like, if they want to put a conspiracy out on you, like if you piss off the wrong people, that could happen?
I know what it is. You just met me. Go ahead. So I know how many motherfuckers I pissed off. And I know how to fight, so that's worse. Hey, let me tell you something. If that man is saying everything he wants to say, and that is the part I respect him for. Because he's saying what the fuck he wants to say.
So you respect John McCain?
No. I respect John McCain. I'm saying Trump.
Oh,
I respect Trump because he says what the fuck he wants to say. There has never been a president that I know or in my time that says what the fuck he wants to say. This motherfucker came in office before he got on. Look, I'm finna build a wall so these Mexicans won't keep running over here. Who the fuck says that? Who the fuck basically said? Then he was like, man, these motherfuckers Arabs and shit, y'all finna stop flying over here. Oh, stop flying. This motherfucker, he been trying to do it, and this motherfucker's been and holding situations. They had a whole nother motherfucking thing. Like you remember on Scarface when they had all of them, the Cubans and shit in that fucking camp.
Yes.
He had the same shit. This shit, he made that shit real. That shit happened. Yes. And when they was taking motherfuckers, they been taking motherfuckers away from their family. That's what that shit is. And sticking them in them damn camps on the side of some fucking way. Well, can't nobody find him. That man is a gangster. I don't like him.
He's a godfather. We're like a godfather.
No, that motherfucker gangster. He's gangster. But I don't like the motherfucker.
But you respect him because he does it by his tongue.
I respect he say what the fuck he wants to say. I'm a type of person. I say what the fuck I want to say. I don't care.
Well, you're a comedian. You can get away with it.
Hey, the way shit is now, they really fucking comedians up for saying certain shit. Somebody say something gay about somebody gay, they shut him down. Tracy Morgan did a double taboo. That motherfucker said something about mentally ill motherfuckers and gay motherfuckers, and then they lost his whole deals and everything. He hurried up and apologized. Yeah. This my thing. What the fuck is First Amendment? First Amendment, you can say what the fuck you want to say.
Yeah, it does get a little tricky.
But this is so crazy that America is so fucking sensitive now. They sensitive about anything you say, and they want to hold you accountable. And the LGQB, that's the new gangsters. Mm-hmm. They bullying motherfuckers because they ain't got bullies, so they all get together. We don't like what he said. Shut him down.
Wait, you sound like Cheryl yesterday. Yesterday, Cheryl was talking about the L. Lookins. I said, I ain't heard that in forever.
Well, look. Let me be clear, because this is global. I was not talking about them.
She did.
I don't want no smoke.
She was just, it was something that you.
I was watching something on YouTube about some gang and some artists or somebody in Hollywood and how they were going back and forth about a lot of celebrities are studio gangsters. I'm not comedy. I do not want no smoke.
Yeah.
We like our pretty faces. So we ain't trying to, we're not trying to be spitting in these cups. We're trying to drink out of them. Okay? Nice. So I ain't trying to get slapped in the mouth. All I'm saying is that I was talking to them, I say, wow, this is really interesting that people go out and like we write books. We create, we take part of reality, some people write the whole truth, some people embellish it, some people get inspired. So I was showing her some videos where with some some rappers, some people allegedly call them studio gangsters. They have made some comments, and the people who believe they are truly on the street were really upset, very, very upset, and put out threats. And so I was saying, like, wow, you got to be really careful what you say in this world, because sometimes I think things are jokes. That's why I said I don't want no smoke. I'm being respectful.
You gotta be scared on that shit. I was a gangster type. I lived around the El River. When Jeff Ford was still out. So it's like
it was different back then.
Chicago shit though. You know what I'm saying?
It really is.
That's really Chicago shit. You ain't got to be worried about nothing what you saying. You ain't saying nothing disrespectful.
Shouldn't say anything.
You just saying.
I want to make sure I'm clear.
You just saying. Because
the internet's so weird how people twist stuff up. People won't smoke. You know, they know I'm a nerd. So I'm just like, I don't want no smoke. I love
she
information.
She ain't said nothing wrong. She ain't said nothing to disrespect nobody. But if y'all feel disrespected, that's because your upbringing and shit.
Oh, I didn't say that.
I can't. But we're going to get into some of the trending topics. One of the trending topics, I'm going to talk about something that happened. Let me bring it up. There was a young girl missing, 4 years old in Texas. Stepfather has been arrested for tampering with evidence.
Oh.
Now, the story goes, the mother went and asked the dude, her boyfriend, to watch the baby while she was going out of town. Then all of a sudden, the girl came up missing. There was a whole bunch of shit. My thing of it is, this is the topic, when do you ladies feel comfortable enough to be with a man that is not your kid's father to tell him to watch your kid? I don't give a fuck if listen to it. I'm finna go to the store watching. Watch my kids.
That's
That
a
takes
very-
minute. I'm
That's
sorry.
a very tricky one. As we said.
Oh, hold on.
Go ahead, babe.
Hold on. I forgot to tell you this part.
Mhm.
And she already suspected that he had molested.
Oh.
Okay, here.
Go ahead.
So my son's father got murdered when he was 8 years old. My son was 8. So I got with another guy, and I was leery about leaving my son with him for a while, but then as time went on, I did notice that he was a really great guy, and he helped me raise my son. But like you said, when do you get comfortable for that? You know what I mean? It took me a minute. Like, I couldn't do it right away. My mom taught me better than that. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it right away. But he turned out to really be a great guy. Thank you, Jesus. He did turn out to be a great guy. But
it's really sad. It's very unfortunate that we live in a world where people will prey upon children. I like you when those type of topics really get to me, because you will hope that someone, even their own biological father, if a woman is dating someone, would just never want to hurt a child. It just seemed like that would be something natural. But to answer your question, I find that based allegedly, because again, we're going by what the news say. When I hear these stories, I watch a lot of Nancy Grace, I watch a lot of Discovery ID, a lot of investigative type work. I find that women do very early on trust a person that's even abusive to them. So it's kind of really weird. Like, if you are like that, well, why would you put your child in that danger? But then again, we're talking about social emotional intelligence. So if they can't even understand the type of lifestyle they're living and subject themselves to, for us to see that they're going to make the right decision for their children, it's an oxymoron. It's like, you damn if you do it, you damn if you don't. If you take them from her, then they'll end up in a system. Exactly. So it's really creepy.
It kind of trips me out, because it's like a lot of values are not being taught to women or men anymore when they're young, to go and know this. Because we already know, if you're a certain age now, you thinking totally different than these new motherfuckers.
Right.
You know, this other generation, and then the other generation behind it is gonna be worse. There is no first off, my mother had a boyfriend or something outside when my father wasn't together no more. I didn't see that motherfucker in the house. If he came over the house, it was late at night. I knew she probably had company, but I couldn't go in her room. That's a whole other thing. It was a privacy factor in the house.
Really,
you don't come in this room. This is my motherfucking room. You don't go in this front.
Yeah.
You don't come in this kitchen.
Right.
It's a bunch of values of core things that started other shit.
Right.
Now, let me tell you something, the worst shit, and I got a show that's going to come up in the future about it.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing that I think that messed up a lot of things in the household was when they used to say, well, go on in this house, stay in this house.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that's messed up, because that sealed the deal with the child molestation shit.
Yeah, I was taking our content.
Motherfuckers was scared to talk.
Yep.
And they was even scared to talk in the house. Because they were like, you shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
You a kid. Now, it's some of them things that I still understand. If I'm an adult and I'm taking care of my business with you, you a kid, I raise you, you're going to pay attention and you're going to listen to me. But at the same time, I'm not going to guide you wrong.
Right.
I'm going to do everything. And if I don't know something, I had to tell my daughter the other day about some certain shit was going on. I said, if I didn't know this, baby, I'm going to ask somebody that I know knows. I'm not going to just tell you anything and let you be out here all fucked up and looking crazy.
Exactly.
A lot of shit ain't a lot of these women you gotta look at it. Half these women don't even know how to fucking cook. Do y'all know how to cook?
I do.
You sounded like you was kind of.
I cook.
Sounded like you was kind of really.
Well, I believe there's all types of cooks. There's a caveat. Now, there are women who really cook. Like, there's women who can make like greens, cornbread, peach cobbler, macaroni and cheese, lasagna from scratch. Like, they make their own noodles up, chicken dumplings. They make that like really complicated food.
Oh, you think that's complicated? You can't cook. When she said, motherfucker black woman say she cook. Hell yeah, I'm a burner.
I can burn.
You gonna burn some shit.
I can
I
make
burned it all right.
I can make some blackened catfish.
Yeah, you gonna burn it. I ain't talking about that.
It's
You
already
made that
burnt.
on accident.
It's black.
You made that on
It was
accident.
black on
It was
accident.
regular.
It was burnt.
It was regular fish. He burnt it. So let me throw some seasoning.
Right.
Let it taste like salt.
I don't know how people stay in the kitchen for that many hours and feed people who are ungrateful. That I don't understand.
That's a whole nother thing. You gotta look at this.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want to get too far off the top. We jumped in the cooking.
Okay.
So I was in a situation one time. I was with a female. She knew I cook her ass off. On a Sunday, whole house was smelling like Big Mom was in the kitchen. So what happened was I came over there, eat, sat down, ready, looking at TV. Her son came in, 15, 16, little nigga with the dreads, pants sagging. Say, what you cooking, mama? And she ran the whole thing down. Cooking greens with some turkey in it and some cornbread. Hold on, it wasn't regular cornbread. It was hot water cornbread.
Oh, that's like complicated.
It ain't complicated. It's a skillet. You put it in there.
How complicated?
See, I always said that.
There's an art to that.
I don't want to fuck with you if you do not know how to cook no hot water cornbread.
I will make it for you.
You ain't gonna So listen, she ran down a whole list of shit you want. I'm in there listening like, oh, fuck this up.
Right.
Why that little motherfucker said, I don't want that, I want some pizza. Do you know she commenced to get on the phone and call a pizza place?
Yeah,
She called that motherfucker place. And she called it. Well, yes, no, she was.
Please don't hold your thoughts.
No, listen. Let me finish. He told her he wanted pizza. I went in the kitchen and said, "Look here, this relationship ain't work." She was like, "Listen." She cooked a whole motherfucker three-course Sunday dinner, and this motherfucker wants a pizza. And she called. So I said, "This shit ain't gonna work." You know what? You don't know how to make the right motherfucking decisions. You leave this motherfucker down the wrong lane, and then as soon as I say something, you gonna tell me, don't talk to my son like that. I said, so this shit ain't gonna work. Because I'm a man. And if I'm a man and the motherfucker compromise the integrity or situation with my motherfucking woman, I'm gonna give a fuck who you is. I'm standing up for her. Even if I gotta stand up for her against her.
I love it.
So I said, this shit ain't gonna work. That bullshit you just did, you've been doing it. That's why you fucked up like that. I'm finna leave, but let me get 2 places to go. Yeah, let me get 2 places to go.
Get 2 places to go.
2 places to go.
Well, I commend you for stepping up and respecting the traditional soul food. Now, I know you told me, we talked about this before the show started, but I got to just give a shout out. Just some of these people are just so amazing, and they're amazing cooks. Charnette Catherine Keith, my brother-in-law Mark Keith, my girl Pat Tony, she's my big sister. Patricia Tony is an old school cook, and she's cracking up because she knows exactly what you're talking about, and she's always trying to tell me how to cook. She cooks complicated. She says it's not, but it is. So I just want, I know we can't stop and say hi to everybody. So everybody else, I want y'all to know I love y'all. I see y'all, but thank you for tuning in because
you can't.
He's funny.
Can't stop cooking.
My mom taught me how to cook.
Your mom taught you how to cook?
Mom taught me how to cook.
My
I'm
mama
talking about I cook.
You need to bring Pat Tony on the show.
Yes.
my mama and my grandmother taught me how to cook to the point I wouldn't have to wait for no woman to cook.
Okay, that's good.
But what about men cooking?
I taught my son that. So.
Men cook? What you mean? What about
Do
men?
you cook?
Yeah,
Where my dinner at?
We ain't fucking.
Oh my God! Could y'all please see that?
Do you see what I said?
Oh my God!
Now you know what? The next time we do a show, I'll cook. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is how we gonna make it. This is how we gonna make it.
We're gonna have a three.
Three.
I was trying to say we like potluck. But
Three different types of dishes.
3 different types of dishes. So we have those 3 different types of dishes. With the one that's fucked up, you got to clean up. Everybody. Yeah, you got to clean up.
Okay, let me tell you what I'm
And
going to do.
you know what your assignment is? Hot water cornbread.
going to Pat Tony's house.
No, you can't cheat.
Ain't
You
nobody.
ain't gonna know.
You
I'm gonna put it in one of my dishes.
I got a big ass. You see the kitchen in there?
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
you
hear.
took
A
it
huge
here.
kitchen. Oh,
Yeah. See, you ain't gonna do
Can I
this
bring
shit.
an assistant?
Hell no, you want an assistant motherfucker to get
we
their ass
ain't
out of
gonna
here.
have an assistant.
Hell no, we gonna cook.
We cooking.
I need my friends.
3 dishes.
You got bald-headed friends. I need Cheryl Captain Washington.
See, bald-headed friends is y'all, the friends right now.
Not in there.
In the kitchen, it's a whole different thing. See? So, you know, that's how we're gonna get out of it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
believe
want to really stress to a lot of women. See, me being a father. I have my daughter.
You're single.
I'm talking my daughter's living with me.
Okay.
And the thing of it is there is no way I would even want to watch nobody's kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, you're right.
I'll be like, hey man,
That is
I'm not
kind
gonna
of
watch this motherfucking kid. You got me fucked up.
right. Don't you find it interesting when people volunteer to watch your kid? You got the that's suspect.
Well, my mother say, man, would you watch my baby? Now, I remember I was watching a kid one day, and I didn't even know. I'm in this girl house. She had a son that had disabilities. I never knew she even had this motherfucker. The motherfucker will always be somewhere stashed. So one day she said, I'm gonna go to the store, would you watch my son? I said, what the fuck you mean you watch your son? She was like, oh, he's in the room back there. I'm like, all right. Man, I'm sitting up there watching TV here. This motherfucker come rolling out. One of them wheelchairs. Yes, he rolled out in the wheelchair. He couldn't talk. I don't know exactly what his ailment was, but this motherfucker hated the new. Did you say he could cook? This motherfucker couldn't even walk. Get your crazy ass out of here. This nigga couldn't walk or do nothing. But he was like one of them kids. I ain't trying to imitate him.
You gotta go get in trouble.
So I'm just trying to tell you what happened. It was a true story. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm nervous because I didn't know this motherfucker had a kid with you don't even call it. You call it special needs.
Special needs. A child with special needs.
Let me tell you something. This motherfucker hated the news.
I got a special needs child.
Congratulations. This motherfucker hated the news. The news. I'm watching the news because somebody had just got shot in the neighborhood and they had the cameras and everything, right? So I'm looking and this motherfucker started making these motherfucking sounds and noises and tripping. But then I was like, the commercial came on and he calmed down. So when I got to realize, this motherfucker don't like the news. Man, that motherfucker was making all that motherfucking noise. I turned it off from the news. He calmed down. Turned it back on the news. He went crazy.
Yeah, he didn't like the news.
So
Because of all the negativity?
I don't know what the fuck.
Because he wasn't
Because I'm telling you about the time I watched the motherfucker, and this is why I don't want to watch no more motherfuckers.
Well, all kids are not triple
I
special
don't
needs.
want to watch nobody else motherfucking kids. Let me tell you something. You know, I got kids. I want to watch my motherfucking kids. But I do, because I got to. So when this motherfucker bitch came back.
Watch your mouth. Talk about children with special needs. I
didn't
got
call
a
it kid, bitch. I said mama.
But this is a sensitive topic.
No, it's not.
You gonna get in
I'm
trouble.
talking about this bitch. I ain't talking about the kid.
You gonna get in trouble.
Bitch, I said the kid was special needs. Mama was a bitch. I didn't say the kid was.
Look there.
Now that bitch came back from the
Hard
store
life.
and didn't fucking let me. I said, hey, why the fuck you didn't tell me? Your baby had special needs. I thought you knew. That's when I realized I just had been fucking her. I didn't give a fuck
Oh
about
my
her.
God, you're hardcore.
No, listen. This is what I'm saying. And this is very vital to the topic we have.
Okay.
I realized I was not that caring.
Right.
What the quit? Fuck. We'll start throwing these little shots. You got your little wig in there.
Saw me yesterday, right?
Oh, booty.
Yeah.
Keep throwing that shit.
all
Because that is
booty
not my
today.
eyeball. But what I'm trying to explain to you is,
He must be out.
the motherfucking kid, I didn't know nothing about it. So when I realized that whole situation, I realized I didn't give a fuck about her like that. To the point of I would take care or help her with a kid. So I stopped dealing with her. Because if a
At least you were honest.
if a motherfucker don't give a fuck about the well-being of your kid or want to care about your kid, or then they don't give a fuck about you. And I realized, man, this is too much. I was like, what if she tell me to go to the store and she gonna go to the store, go somewhere longer?
Right.
Now I'm stuck here with this motherfucking kid that I don't know how to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And truly, what you said, I was unwell equipped because I didn't know.
Well, at least you were honest, though.
Yeah.
You didn't.
So the thing is, your question or what's interesting about the whole thing is that why do people take on that responsibility when they know they are, whatever it is, it's a lot of work to take on a child.
Really is.
So it's one thing to even just acknowledge that, you know what, this is way more than I bargained for.
Right.
But on top of it, to hurt a child is a whole nother level.
That's another level.
So there could be somebody totally innocent out there that might not be a good babysitter. They may not know how to even microwave oatmeal, but they're not gonna go put the child in the microwave oven. There are people who do stuff like that. Okay, so you say you want us to stay on topic, so
Okay, well we covered that.
okay. Well, if anybody out there got any advice or anything, because if everybody know Baldhead Phillip is a comic, he's a comedian.
But I'm for real. I mean for real.
But he is telling the truth.
But
he's very raw. But the reason why, I consider myself a person who like to bridge the gap and make sure that even if someone does not have the emotional intelligence to understand different ways messages are being communicated, this is what I personally believe the gap in our community is that, he uses a lot of profanity. Okay, I do behind closed doors, but not on my live.
Wait a minute, the door is closed.
The door is closed, Cheryl.
The door's closed.
No, not that door.
This is
that door.
That's the interview door.
It's not an interview.
I'm talking about the world is watching us.
So basically, you didn't want to curse. You thought this was non-curse. You fucked up, y'all.
This is a non-cursing.
You fucked up, y'all.
Actually,
I'm gonna listen to love.
No, because she just be pieces together. I'm here because of her. My cousin Tanika. Go ahead.
I'm about to go do a non-cursing show.
I don't care that you curse, but here's the deal. I personally do not care that you curse. However, because and I do say bad words. Okay.
What's your favorite?
I think I say F-U-C-K a lot.
Say it.
P-H-U-C-K.
Say it.
Did you see what she spelled?
Say it.
Did you hear what she
I
spelled?
said it.
No, you did. You spelled it. Say the word.
And then you hear the way she spelled.
Shut the luck up.
Oh.
I said it.
Okay.
That was some bullshit.
I'm gonna boom.
I don't even talking with that word.
Luck.
Shut the luck up.
Shut the pluck up.
Cheryl.
It's close.
Cheryl.
Okay,
Stop
anyway.
right here.
Well, here's the deal. But this is really important. This is really important. I really love his platform, and I love a comic relief on serious topics because at the end of the day, we said in the very beginning, he's very serious about what he's talking about. How many people even talk about abused or missing children on their show like him, that look like him? I'm just being honest.
Oh, did she just stereotype a nigga? Did she just stereotype? She said that look
Me
like
too.
What's my
You
look?
don't look like Nancy Grace, right?
You know, who the fuck is Nancy?
How you don't
I don't
Nancy
even
Grace?
know.
I
thought it was
y'all.
I know who Nancy Grace is.
You
But
got to know.
I'm just saying.
No, but we don't have no show. Even though I'm not sure the what race that child was in Texas.
Black.
Okay, well that will further go with what I'm saying is that we don't have enough show. There's a lot of missing African American children that they don't get the coverage. They do not get the coverage.
Hey, I got a niece. Real talk. I got a niece missing right now.
See,
It's one of my best
you should put
buddies.
a picture up.
She is a comedian. Comedian Lil B. Her daughter and granddaughter are missing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm very serious. I put it on my page.
For your page?
Yeah, but I look at it like this. I think she's gonna come back home. If it God forbid it stands out to a long situation, then I'll be making a situation like that.
Well,
I'll try my best. But remember the postal girl?
yes.
That's
She
missing.
was pregnant.
Her father was one of my best friends.
Oh,
One of my dogs. back in the day.
What she happened in this area? Nearby, you don't think you know address from saying it's in this area. I thought.
I can't remember where she lived at, but
Okay.
I know.
Well, they last
I
seen
know,
her.
you know, it's like shit like that.
It's real talk.
My daughter be mad as hell at me. Cause I'll be like, she like, Dad, I want to go. No. Hell no, not on my watch. Not on my, you know, you never know what's happening, what's gonna happen. Your kid, a grown person can walk up out of the door. Hey, I'll be right back. You don't see this motherfucker no more. I have lost a lot of people with the hey, I'll see you later. I'll holler at you. And some of them, you know where they at, where they end up at. But it's a few that are missing. I had an actual cousin when I was 13 years old. I have more girl cousins than male cousins. I was always the guy that was wild. Boy, I was that cousin that they called when shit went on. So me, my sister Lisa, my cousin Juanita, Bebe, and my other cousin, we all went off to school one morning. I was the nigga that if I went in the house late, I wasn't gonna get in and my mom was gonna beat my ass, one or the other. So I would go over to my auntie Cynthia's house or either my place sister Lisa's house. So I go to Lisa's house. Lisa ain't there, but Lisa's mama say she at Rose's house. So I go to Rose's house. Rose is like an aunt. We all over there chilling, sleep. Next morning, they gotta go to South Shore. I gotta go to CVS. And my other cousin, she was CVS. We jetted out. This is around the time when you was going. We was going to school. So we go to school. Everybody go to school. 2 days later, they called me, asking me, where did she go? And I was like, shit, she went to school. But we all broke off.
Right.
You know, it was the same bus route.
Right.
But they stayed by Stony Island. Never seen her again. Couldn't find out years later some motherfucking serial killer dude done killed her. They found her bones. Yes.
Oh my God.
So that shit right there, when all of that shit's been happening, it's been, I know about it. I personally have a situation with it. But it's like this, what the fuck can you do? So when I got my own daughters, I be telling them, it's an app called Life 360. Get Life 360, put it on your kid's phone.
Get that.
So you can kind of know, you get some type of security and know where he is, man.
That's great.
A lot of kids don't, like my daughter tell me, ain't nothing going to happen there. My daughter don't even.
Nobody thinks
my daughter's
Nobody
not even from here.
I don't know anybody.
She's from Indiana, this real cool, laid back. This motherfucker's the jungle. From the fear of your child getting shot from just going to the store or the fear of your child getting caught. See, this is my thing. And this is just me personally. If something happens to my child, everybody around that I think is gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Oh,
Miss don't want to cuss. They gonna fucking die. I ain't playing no game. I'm not gonna be one of these fathers that's gonna be stressed out. Like I see my friend who daughter that was a postal worker. I see him going through a mental, you know what I'm saying? She ain't came home yet. You know how long that girl been missing? Man, I'm gonna fuck everything up until I find something or until these people lock me up.
Well, you know, you seem like you have a lot of passion for this. Have you ever thought about, and thank you, Scott, for putting up the Life 360.
Yes.
Thanks, Scott. He put the Life 360 app.
Thank you, Scott.
Because we need participation. Okay.
Yep.
We need interaction because even though we're having fun and keeping things light, we're still basing them off real things that are happening to us because we want our community to thrive. And we can, because we have some very highly intelligent people in our world, but it's up to us to lift and support each other. So thank you. You said you have a lot of passion for people being hurt in our community. Have you ever thought about doing a show just on missing children? I think that would be awesome because I think your humor.
It's really not good.
You can't curse on the show.
Really not, why you can't curse?
Mainstream TV. We go mainstream.
Yeah, mainstream TV calling people bitches now. You ever watch Nobody Lady?
No.
Yeah, somebody.
I do.
Watch General Hospital. Bitch!
No, they don't say that.
Beautiful. Yes,
Sure.
they do.
If
anybody listening, have you guys heard them cussing other than the ASS word?
No,
they say bitch.
They say
Oh,
girl, they say
You lousy bitch. They say
They
that.
say that?
He's right.
Yes. And this is.
They don't say
Right.
FUCK.
Girl.
Girl,
Oh, I ain't heard that one
let me
yet.
explain something.
I heard ASS.
So ASS is in the Bible. But
Right.
fuck is not. Bitch is not.
Right.
But that's a female dog, so that's still.
That's what they said it was.
Okay.
Well, if you know you ain't no female dog and the motherfucker call you a bitch, why you gonna get mad?
I don't get mad. I'll be like, I am.
All right, bitch. Look, let me tell you something.
I agree. Oh, I want you to call me. I know what I am. I don't care
Call me a
what you
female
call
dog.
me.
I'll be like, bow wow,
I
with
want
the
to know also
Bow
too,
down
before
with
time runs out. This show can't be as long as it wants to. I wanted to because I got to do the. I got to get on the boat cruise.
Oh.
Tell us about your books. You ain't said yeah. What's up with your
Okay,
books?
well,
What have you
first,
wrote? What have you done? Yeah.
First of all, you know, I just love edifying my guests. I love you again for bringing us on here. I love your spirit and your energy. And we are here, first of all, before I talk about anybody else, I have to honor Peaches. I met Peaches.
So let me ask you something. How is your name? Before we go,
Yeah, go into
is it I am Peaches? Or is it, because when I asked you to spell your name and put it on the name, you was like, I am Peaches. And I was like, did she know what I am Peaches? Or
No.
I am Peaches. I knew who the fuck it was.
Well, okay. This is how my mom, my name is Pamela. Okay. My mom named me Peaches because she said that I was as sweet as a peach. And she also said that my complexion was like a peach. I'm a red mom, as you can see. But she also said that my boy, yes I am. Don't play with me. Don't.
That's subjective.
Boy.
That's subjective,
Keep
right?
looking. You better keep looking.
That's cocaine. She's clearly pink about it.
Well, that's
I'm
pretty.
hurting.
I like peanut butter. Toasted bread.
But I can see why your mom would say that.
She did. That's why I got the name. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Well, okay. Well, Peaches. If I didn't already have a name, I would call myself Cream. Peaches and Cream. When I met her, she is absolutely amazing. I met her through Melissa Farmer here and her husband Andre. I was doing a presentation, So You Want to Write a Book. Because of them, not only did I meet her, I met some amazing people that we are still friends with, like Dr. Carla Ediaso, Low Ground, Ashley Wells. I met a friend, reintroduced herself to me. We met a long time ago, Latoria Brown. Please help me if I forget anybody. I love all you guys, but I love to honor those who honor me. Anyway, with all that said, we connected, and then we connected again at an event we did at Prairie State University. Peaches was the co-organizer with Dr. Carla Brown. We did work for Ashley and Don Bromfield from Black Eco Chicago. We love you. I'm going to give Ashley a shout out for my hair. Ashley, get our hair. Black Eco Chicago.
Shout out to Ashley. She tried to burn my beard one time. I ain't going.
You got good hair. You're a red bone.
What the fuck?
Hey, you know red about him.
He got some red. Anyway, back to Peaches. She talked to me about her book, Love Doesn't Hurt, and I was moved by her story. But prior to her even bringing to me that she had a book, she worked with me. She worked with me on events. She did so much work. She even booked this show with us. This is my girl right here. This is my, I got so many besties out in the world, and so don't take no offense, but she one of my besties, okay? But I got to claim her because God sent her to me. Because while he over here making jokes, and they're just jokes, folks. Don't take anything we do seriously. But I do have a special needs son that's nonverbal, so it's kind of ironic you said that. He is nonverbal. He's 11 years old, and he's an MFer. No joke.
I know.
He'll give you a run for your money. But anyway, her book is Love Doesn't Hurt. Love doesn't hurt because love should not hurt.
It shouldn't.
And something has happened since we got into the internet, whereas everybody is so sensitive about everything. And once again, when I kept saying about the cursing and this and that, because this may be not a platform that my followers are used to, don't think I'm not aware of it. I made a conscious choice. I knew he cursed before I got on the show because I watched his show. I don't go on any show without watching a video.
Okay, can I say something?
Wait, can I just finish this?
Go ahead, baby.
Okay, I just want to say this is really important. I love what he stands for. I love what he's about. He's highly connected with a lot of people, but this is somebody who's operating from their heart and their spirit. We have to learn. You okay?
Goddamn Tito's.
Coffee, that's coffee.
It's Tito.
So we have to learn to look over what somebody has programmed and told you was right or wrong, and you have to start following your heart. That's why I'm on this show. I get invited to all types of things. I chose him because I love Peaches, and I just met him, and I love him already. So what I am is a publisher, to get on with the show. And I want to just also give a shout out to some people who also confirmed. My girl Pat Tony out there, my sister Charlotte, my sister Jane. There's so many of you, my sister Tracy, my sister Lisa, everybody, you guys are, baby, all you guys are out there. But this was really important to me. Valerie Jarrett. I recently had some encounters with her, and she is absolutely amazing. This is a great book about finding your voice. If you ever question your voice, don't ever do it because you have to trust your instinct. That's why I'm here. And
Michelle Obama.
Michelle
You
Obama,
go, girl. I
got stories about Michelle Obama. I met them because of my beautiful Pat Tony. These are beautiful people. Don't let the media ever tell you who they are. These are my friends.
Nobody tell me shit about shit.
She's the story boss. She is. They call her the story boss.
Yeah, this is the story boss. Let me ask you something. Which one of these books did you put?
Right here. I'm getting to it right now.
Yeah, get to that.
I have to honor this race. We got to stand on the shoulders of the giants.
Yeah, we do.
Because they're opening up doors for independence. Okay. Mm-hmm. Remember, Obama's book was published before he made president. Okay, so we have to honor that. Okay, so I have to also honor Dr. Trevi McDonald. She's my publishing partner. This is her book, Time Will Tell. And Lighten Up Dark. This is one of the books I published. It made like #1 in Borders, Barnes and Nobles, NAACP Award. Who else?
NWA.
NAACP.
Oh.
NAACP.
Speaking of NWA, shout out to Trisha. Trisha Wright, Easy sister. How you doing, baby girl?
Okay. Yeah. Eric I. Keys, he's in Japan right now. He got a new series coming out. If I Could Tell Her by Anthony Morales. Oh my God. You guys, this author right here that joined my camp is amazing. It's about hear him out or wear him out. You would love to interview him because you guys are just alike.
Figure out which one of these books did you publish?
These right here.
So all these goddamn books, you got a library.
These are mine.
Goddamn library.
Only Not True. 34 beautiful women. Ain't that pretty? You better say yes. Look at these.
34 beautiful women?
Yes, they cute. They cute right there.
A couple of them fucked up.
They're all beautiful. Only Not True. June McCormick is the curator, but I published this. See, this is my company right here, Jim. Okay. Now, I got to say this before I pass it over, because I know your show is limited, but I got to say this. Karen Pettigrew published this, The Invitation. You guys remember she's just like you, a radio personality, Nikki Woods. She was on WGCI.
Yeah, I know Nikki Woods.
I published her book. That's me. Okay. Now, here's the deal. This is one of the most important things I want to say today. Finger high school children. They're not children. They're actually teens, young adults. But I call them my babies. These guys wrote their own stories because they had stuff lost. Charles Miles, I love you. Passion from Ear Candy, love you guys. Principal at Finger, thank you for allowing me to come in and help tell stories. So this is my book, Cheryl Catherine Wash. I am the, what you call me?
Story boss.
Story boss.
Story boss. Right there, my private room. All I started with poetry as a small child. So I'm going to turn it back over because I know the show is limited. But thank you guys for just giving me a moment to highlight. It's so many, guys, please forgive me. I could not get every book in. I have so many wonderful people that I'm working with. Melissa Ho Gallimore, Angela T. It's just so many of us. But platforms like him, don't ever judge a book by its cover. No pun intended. Listen to your heart.
Hey, y'all. For one, I'm graciously grateful that you came on the show.
Thank you.
And that you are doing what you're doing. Because one thing a lot of people don't read. It's not they don't know how they don't read.
Mm-hmm.
They don't read. So read a book. This lady's a black woman publishing, doing her own thing. No,
I'm joking.
Let them know. Let them know.
Right.
Black woman, publisher, had her own shit, distribution, doing her thing. So y'all go follow. Where can they follow you at?
CherylWash.com. CherylWash.com. On social media, I'm at Cheryl Wash. CherylWash, like wash away the blues. Okay,
that was enough. Look. Goddamn, you let long hour ass work.
You should did a special 2-hour show.
Do what?
I can be followed as well.
What?
I am Pamela Peaches
What's
Sample.
your turn?
Excuse me. I'm Pamela Peaches Sample, and you can follow me by that on Facebook.
She's smart, but she's cute too. She's smart and cute. She got sexy brains.
Okay, so can
I wasn't done though.
Can I? Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. But on IG, I am Peaches, PeeChiz too.
Z as in zebra. Because remember, she's a red bone.
Are you done?
Black and white.
Are you done? So
You got
listen.
zebra color pants too.
Listen, let me explain something to y'all. These women are doing something.
Oh, they can't
Follow
see
them.
you. They're saying they can't see you. I'm sorry, Peaches.
Oh, hi.
People were actually responding, thank you for
Thank
making me
you.
feel important.
They, boy, I swear to
You
God. I
know,
am grateful to have these two women on the show. You will
I
be seeing
know.
more of them
Yeah.
on Baldhead and Friends podcast. They are making moves, making great moves.
We taking over.
Also, I want y'all to do me a favor. If you have ashy hands, have ashy feet,
I do.
get hand crack. The hand crack is made by my assistant, Tia, and you go to her Mary Kay page. I will be making a commercial about it coming up soon. Tia, I can't remember the damn website, but let me
Hand crack.
Yes, hand
I
crack.
like that because my feet are cracked right now on Mother's Day. That's terrible, isn't it?
Tia, text me the website so they can go to. The hand crack is it's a great brand of shea butter that she has made, whipped up herself. Another black woman trying to make some money. Support them. They're doing what they got to do, helping us out. Also,
Sure.
every Wednesday, your shit is over. You took
I would like to give a
45
shout out.
minutes.
I would like to give a shout out to Jay Brown. You can follow him at Jay Brown Music Only. He is
me in the sunshine.
that's him. That is Jay Brown.
That boy got to cut. That boy got to cut.
He got a, and he has a new one called 50 on it. Listen to that, please. I promise you'll love it. You'll like the sunset. He really likes the sunset.
I know you fucking said you Tia. What's the damn? Text me the website so I can tell these people what the website is for the mother. That's my motherfucking assistant.
Come on, assistant.
Listen.
Take over. Come
every
through.
Wednesday.
Come president.
Every Wednesday, Comedy Over the Pressure show at the Dating Game.
Ooh,
I've been there for a year. All of y'all on this page, on her Facebook, go to YouTube. Type in Baldhead. I'm Baldhead.
Hashtag
and
bald.
friend. No. Would you your ass up? Baldhead and Friends podcast. Hit the subscribe button right now. The 20th person gets a Baldhead Comedy Over Depression t-shirt. So, Baldhead and Friends podcast. Subscribe right now. If you're on YouTube, either one of these YouTube, if you're on Facebook.
Well, you still should tell them to hashtag you so you can be trendy.
I only got a hashtag. It's Comedy Over Depression. Because I have a mental awareness foundation that I'm starting about comedy over depression. It's a lot of depression situations, a lot of reasons that cause depression. We get it in. But look, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I got a boat. I gotta be on a boat. Mother's Day, we gotta get to Lakeshore Drive. Shit's gonna happen. So look,
Navy Pierce going
do what y'all do.
And can somebody PayPal me so I can go on the boat too? So he to give me a ticket.
Didn't know she was coming.
Ashley,
okay, so listen.
Brumfield, thank you. I love my hair.
Do yourself a favor. Subscribe if you want to YouTube. Subscribe to Baldhead and Friends podcast. Go watch the past episodes. Go watch my videos, my stand-up. All of it is on there. It's very funny, very effective when you're having a fucked up day. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Y'all can also follow me. Y'all can also follow me. Comedy Over Depression. You can follow me, Baldhead Phillips. Hey, holla at y'all. Thank y'all this time. Y'all supposed to be cutting your lives off. You have a great show. Have a great time. But we gotta get the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Peace out, y'all.
See ya.
Y'all heard me curse?
I'll be back, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Bye, guys.